Right now, as you watch this, you're almost certainly sitting in a chair. Your back against a rest, your weight dropped into a cushion. It feels like the most normal thing in the world. But for almost the entire history of our species, that chair didn't exist. And your body still hasn't forgiven you for it. For over 300,000 years, your ancestors spent just as many hours off their feet as you do, nearly 10 hours a day. But almost none of them died from the things that sitting does to you now. So what did they know that we forgot? The answer is hiding in the way you're sitting right this second. Here's the strange part. The chair was never invented for comfort. For most of human history, it was a symbol of power. The oldest surviving chair on Earth comes from the tomb of the boy king Tutankhamun over 3,000 years ago. In ancient Rome, chairs were rare luxury objects. If you sat in one, everyone around you was standing. The chair didn't say, "Rest." It said, "I outrank you." You can still hear this in the words we use. The word chair comes from the Latin cathedra, the seat of a bishop. It's the same root that gives us the word cathedral, literally the building built around a chair. When a company has a chairman, when a professor holds a chair, the seat is the authority. For thousands of years, almost nobody sat in one. You stood, you knelt, or you got down on the ground. So if your ancestors weren't lowering themselves into padded chairs every evening, what were they doing with all those resting hours? To find out, a team of scientists went looking for the closest thing left to how humans lived for most of our history. In 2020, anthropologist David Reichlin and his colleagues published a study in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. They strapped movement sensors onto the Hadza, a hunter-gatherer people in Tanzania who still live without chairs, without offices, without any of it. They expected constant movement. Instead, they found something that stopped them cold. The Hadza are sedentary, deeply sedentary, around 10 hours a day, not walking, just resting, almost exactly as much as the average office worker, which makes no sense. Because the Hadza don't get the heart disease, the back pain, the metabolic problems we blame on sitting. They're inactive for the same number of hours we are, and their bodies are fine. We've been told sitting is the new smoking. So how are these people sitting just as much and walking away unharmed? The answer wasn't how long they rested, it was how. When a Hadza adult stops to rest, they don't drop into a chair, they squat, down on their heels, knees fully bent, or they kneel. And here's what the sensors revealed. These positions are not passive. A deep squat keeps the big muscles in your legs switched on, gently working the whole time you're resting. Reichlin called them active rest postures. This is the part that rewrites everything. When you sit in a chair, the muscles in your legs go almost completely silent. The electrical activity drops to near zero. Your body reads it as shutdown. But a person resting in a squat shows steady, low-level muscle activity, hour after hour. The Hadza spend roughly 2 hours a day in that squat. Their muscles never fully switch off, even when they're doing nothing at all. Reichlin gave the idea a name, the inactivity mismatch hypothesis. For millions of years, evolution shaped a body that rests with the muscles still lightly humming, not a body that rests with them turned off. The chair didn't just give us a place to sit, it invented a kind of stillness our biology had never seen before. Total muscular silence. And our cells don't know what to do with it. When those leg muscles go quiet for hours, the effects ripple through your whole body. The enzymes that pull fat out of your blood slow down. Your blood sugar control gets worse. Circulation drops. This is the real mechanism behind what doctors now call sitting disease, the cluster of risks tied to long hours in a chair, risks that hold up even if you hit the gym afterward. An hour of exercise doesn't undo 9 hours of muscular silence, so how did a rare symbol of power end up under almost every human on Earth? The same thing that ended the long human night: industry. For most of history, chairs were built by hand, one at a time, which is why only the powerful had them. Then, factories learned to mass produce them. Suddenly, a chair cost almost nothing. Schools filled with them. Offices were built around them. Within 2 generations, sitting in a chair went from a privilege to something we do without ever choosing it. Watch a toddler pick something up off the floor. They don't bend at the waist. They drop straight down into a perfect deep squat, heels flat, completely at ease. Every human is born able to do this. In cultures that never adopted the chair, people keep that squat their entire lives. They rest in it, cook in it, talk in it into old age.